gonna hit it. I'll do it.
Oh, I just
Boar
started.
Duke is here and plays his game. Looking to rock and take his fame. Loves to drive that General Lee. Every Sunday with OMD. Step up, he's ready for a fight. Even when he has an open mic night. Boyness is here, so don't you sweat. Cause Bubba Duke and OMB are geared to own this set. So sit back and enjoy tonight's best. Cause it's time to roar at Boar's Nest. Bubba Duke is here and plays his game. Looking to rock and take his fame. Loves to drive that General Lee. Every Sunday with OMD. Step up, he's ready for a fight. Even when he has an open mic night.
And ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Turnbuckle Studios proudly brings to you its gaming and entertainment news of the week with your hosts and tag team partners. He's Chris Best, I'm OMD, and welcome to the Boar's Nest. How are we doing tonight, Gus? Best?
Doing well. Got ourselves an excellent game tonight.
Yes, we do. I cannot wait. Though I seem to be experiencing some issues tonight with my
with your camera.
With my systems here. Just all around. No, I didn't want to stop camera. All right, let's see if this works better. All right, now I appear to be back. There we go. So, Mr. Best, I'm going to ask you a question here. What happens when you wake up on an island in the middle of nowhere, no memory of how you got there, and no idea who you are? You're befriended by a young kid, and you're trying to figure out your story.
Well, I first wake up and I'm like, what the hell am I doing here?
That is the premise of tonight's game. Something a little bit different for me. I wasn't sure how I would like this, but I have been having fun. We are going to take a look at Like a Dragon, which is the new title of the Yakuza series. And this is Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. So I am starting us at chapter 2, Mr. Best, because I went through the tutorial as well as finished the first act because it was pretty easy, but there were several boss fights. And we're going to start right here. And we do get a little bit of a rundown. I do apologize for the lack of audio, ladies and gentlemen. But you're on your way to a place called Nele Island where there are members of the Yakuza who are not sure. I can't remember if they're cleaning it up or if they're heisting old nuclear waste.
Yeah. And we've looked at the like a Dragon series and previously on other things. I've played them. I for whatever reason though, I don't remember this game coming out though.
This is fairly recent. We've actually just left the first island. And believe it or not, your first mate, the gentleman in the purple shirt there, Mufasa, is one of the guys you actually have to beat. You actually have to beat the snot out of a whole pirate crew. But then you end up taking them because, of course, you then defeat their captain. And your navigator, Jason, the guy in the green shirt, is the father of the little boy who befriended you
Mm-hmm.
as you were coming in and showed you the ropes and how to get around the island. And you made him a promise that you were going to take him out to explore. And you ended up having to convince the father to come along too, who is a retired treasure hunter.
Yeah.
We did have Bubba Duke come in just prior to the show saying he would be right back.
That's an old message.
Oh. All right. So we are going to start with some fancy stuff here. We are going to start with a ship battle.
Huh.
And yes, believe it or not, you can even drift in your boat.
So how is the ship controls in this game?
They're really not that bad.
And I see you got to fire off some machine guns from
Yep.
your ship.
Yes, you do.
Now you got to fire off your cannons.
Yep. And
Of
yes,
course,
it is different triggers to fire the different cannons because there are pot cannons and then there are your hard cannons.
Yeah, and of course you have to angle your ship in certain ways to get those shots off and hit your targets.
Yes, you do.
But I don't. From what I'm seeing, though, it's nothing like I'm going to say Assassin's Creed 4 or even Sea of Thieves. It doesn't look like you have to like manually aim the cannons like you would in those games. And your ship needs to be repaired.
Yes, it does. And now we get to go have some real fun.
A dude coming on with a huge meat cleaver.
Well, this crew is this guy was his former captain.
Hmm.
And although I have not met him yet, Samoa Joe is in this game.
Yeah.
That's only part one of the battle. Yes, he used pepper. All right.
The one dude with the backwards baseball cap looks like the guy from Days Gone.
Yeah, that is Jason. He is the father of the little boy Noah, and you actually had to fight him to truly end off chapter 1.
So is this set in the modern time or is this set in the past?
More modern time.
Okay, because I was gonna say I'm looking at his gear, his outfit there, and it looks way too modern. So do a lot of the other people here.
Yes, and a lot of the pirates actually go and come from a place called Madlantis, where it's actually a pirate competition.
Mm.
So they really just sort of steal life. It's a massive cosplay type of thing.
Yeah.
But they really take on this role and they take it seriously. They try and live the life. So it's, cosplay and kayfabe.
Hold X to throw your cutlass. Press A to hold. Press A, then do it.
Okay. That's new. I didn't see that before. And he goes down again. So yes, I have already completed this ship battle once. It was another ship battle, was my original plan starting point.
Yeah.
But I just figured tonight I wanted to give everybody a bit of a review from where I first started. So
I've got some Xbox news here while we're here.
okay,
So just give me 1 second here.
sure.
Got some games that are coming to Game Pass starting June 2nd.
Okay.
And Game Pass obviously includes PC and Xbox. There's a
Yes.
list of 5 games that are announced here. You guys are going to be getting the Elder Scrolls Online, which is a game I've played.
We actually already
actually-
have it. This is just an update.
Yeah. But it's a fun game. I found myself quite enjoying it. Unfortunately, I kind of gave up on it mostly because couldn't find anybody that really wanted to play the game with me here.
Right. Yeah,
Um,
I gave up on it as well. Just Bubba and I tried it a couple of times and it just wasn't for him and I couldn't find anybody else to play. So,
well, maybe we look and see if it's cross-platform and you and I get in on a game.
right?
um, Getting another game coming to the Series XS and PC and the cloud on June 11th called Bistro.
Okay.
Let me see if I can click that and find out what the game is. So Bistro is it's a charming fusion of fantasy adventure. Not all heroes wield swords. Some prefer the spoon, and sometimes to save the world, you've got to start with a really good meal.
There you go.
So it's like a kind of like an RPG cooking game.
Yes. Okay.
You are also getting another game called Den Shack Attack.
Okay.
Um, flip, trick, and grind your train in a fast-paced, off-the-rails ride through a powerful Japanese dystopia. Outmatch rival gangs, wreck a shady megacorp, and take back the tracks with nothing but skill and speed. You're basically going to be a train that's a skateboard when you play that game.
Okay. There we go.
Now, this one doesn't have a date, but Frog Squad will be arriving as well. This is an up to 8-player co-op extraction puzzle platformer where you swing, jump, catapult your friends, and eat until you grow into a humongous mega frog. Squad up with your frog friends and storm the sewers for the glory of the Swamp King.
Okay. We do have
It's
Chris
one of
Parrish.
those.
Sorry, we do have Chris Parrish coming in. Good evening, Parrish, and he does say it's train board.
Yes, a train board. That's what we'll call it.
There we go.
But that frog game just sounds like good, silly fun there. And now you guys are also getting a game called Vapor World Over the Mind. Lost in darkness, a boy drawn into a twisted dream, no way out. Vapor World is a narrative-driven, Souls-like platformer focused on deflection combat set in atmospheric world of dream. Descend within within the shattered mind, seeking lost memories. Face a dark, beautiful world born of anguish and regret. You guys are getting Souls games like we are too.
Yes, yes. And I wouldn't mind trying that last one.
Mm-hmm.
But Mr. Best, before we go a little bit further into this story, because it's just going to be a little bit of sailing for now. And yes, that is actually a baby tiger, but the kid thinks it's his cat. How about we run an ad?
Yeah, give me 1 second and I'll find one for us to play.
You are on the clock, my friend.
Boom.
The Turnbuckle Studios store is open for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get the merch and represent the best from the shows you watch on a weekly basis. Multiple styles to choose from with over 10 products available. Don't get left out and pick up all your favorites today. Find us at turnbucklestudios.org.
And ladies and gentlemen, turnbucklestudios.org is your home for the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program, and we want you to head on over to our shop, powered by Redbubble. Support your favorite shows and your favorite podcasters. Wear what we wear. All of the proceeds come back into our studios to bring you a better experience. And if and when you buy one of our shirts or whatever it is you buy, send us a pic. We will give you a shout out live on air during one of our many shows that comes up here during the week.
So is this a sailing tutorial, or is this the like the way the waypoints are set up for you to
This is sort of
drive the
a
ship to the next mission?
waypoint type of thing, but right now I am collecting gas as well as I drive through these things. And this is where I was initially going to start us, was coming here. This is to an island where one of
Where
those
Coco
treasures, where a treasure
where,
was.
where Coco Beware is the mayor, because it's Coco Island.
It is. Well, Frankie is actually the mayor.
Kind of. Mhm. Well, kind of weird that you're gathering gas on a sail ship, though.
Right?
A little bit odd.
But
But
you still need
again,
to.
with these Like a Dragon games, there's a lot of weird things too that you experience in these games.
Okay, so this is a new part. I didn't actually see this earlier for grabbing a smoke screen or anything like that.
And it's telling you to switch to the deck.
Okay. Okay. So now I'm looking for this other ship.
But yeah, this is the most recent game in the Like a Dragon series, having come out last February 2025.
Okay, so it's a little over a year old.
Yeah.
Well, that was an easy. I will take that.
But it does have me interested. I mean, we've looked at Like a Dragon Ishin, which that was a
Yes.
very fun game. Unfortunately, I have no longer have access to play that game, and I kind of really want to finish it.
Right.
Um, but I am looking at some other Like a Dragon games that I'm intrigued to try out. Another one that is actually set in Hawaii, which was the game that came out prior to this one, and that's Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth.
Yes. And so now we're going to go hunt for treasure. So it does look like there are people that live on this island. So this is all new to me here now, folks. That second pirate battle, I didn't complete that my first time playing through. So from that point on was all new to me.
Hmm. One of my favorite things about this game series is the battle, the way
Yes.
the fight sequences in this game, in these games. They feel
Yeah,
satisfying once you've defeated the enemies.
they do. And this one is actually a very, very simple um, control and mechanics. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, see, this is the weirdness of these games.
Right?
And that's the thing, you cannot go into these like a dragon or any of the Yakuza games and expect a serious game. You
No.
can't do that with these games. Expect these over the top arcade style adventures in in these games. Of course, though, I mean, this game being made by Sega, you kind of have to expect that over the top uh, type of action with these games, or with
Yeah.
the yeah, with these games. Well, with Sega in general, they make a lot of those over the top games, so you can't expect any real seriousness out of them.
Right?
To be fair, I don't think I've ever played a serious game from Sega. Maybe Streets of Rage, but even Streets of Rage had a bit of over the topness to it.
Yes.
Well, I mean, Streets of Rage 4, which I've played, that had a lot of over the top action to it.
Yes. I believe we showcased Streets of Rage 4 here on Wednesday night a few months ago.
Uh, More like over a year ago.
That long?
Yeah, that show's coming up on 2 years, man.
Wow. All right. So I'm going to see. And believe it or not, I have actually done a poison Rana in this game.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh, you got yourself a ring.
I did. That's good because you do need to buy and you do need to forge different things.
Yeah.
And now we're getting a bear. Okay.
And now you have to fight the bear.
Yes, I do.
So I've got to wonder if at some point in this game maybe you'll see it. Maybe there's going to be like team attacks, like you team up with whoever's in your squad to do like one strong attack or something like that.
Right? And even this bear isn't all that difficult, as I just took him out.
He'll make a very handsome throw rug.
He will. All right. So that was quick and easy. And okay, my other guys are leveling up. So they've gone up to level 6.
But sometimes we need help with leveling up here.
Yes, we do.
Well, take a look at this, guys.
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, video games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
And ladies and gentlemen, once again, turnbucklestudios.org is your home for the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. If you have ever wanted your break in podcasting, content creation, or to help us behind the scenes, hit that join button, email us your credentials, tell us how you believe you can help us, how you feel we can help you, and we will sit down as a collective and find the right fit. All of this and so much more at turnbucklestudios.org. All right, now we're going to head to a lighthouse. So again, ladies and gentlemen, you are... I'm not quite sure where I'm... Where is
I assume you're trying to look for the wheel. You're walking towards the front of the ship.
Why isn't my navigator taking us there?
Because you're the navigator.
I'm the captain. Jason is my navigator.
Well, there was a mutiny. Jason's now the captain.
All right, well, I'm getting lots of squid tentacles. So, okay, so this is a safe area. Okay.
Like a point where you can go and save the game, or just a
good question.
Or just a place where you can meet other characters and maybe sell off some of your loot or something like that.
Well, we're going to find out.
Okay, so it sounds like you got to take care of your crew while you're here.
Yeah.
You got to give your There we go. So that makes him happy.
Yeah.
He's already happy.
Yep. But there are other members of the crew down here. All right. So I can't tell what that says in the green.
It says you're in the lighthouse area.
Yeah, but underneath that, oh, prepare to sail on the deck. I thought maybe I could go off onto the lighthouse, but
No, it just seems like it's a safe spot where you can do some work on perhaps leveling up your crew and whatnot.
okay, and can now be used as a warp point.
Yeah.
Okay,
So fast travel is in this game.
there we go. So now I guess I gotta. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going there.
Well,
So
the
that's
top of
where we
the screen says.
started. That's where we
Hmm.
started.
Hmm.
I guess we'll go to Dinah Island.
You've turned the ship completely around.
No, I just went around the lighthouse. I'm just gonna follow these things and see where they take us.
Well, you got a few enemy ships coming in, so you got to take those dudes down. Down
That
goes
was
one. A little too easy to take those guys down.
right.
Oh, you
But I
got some rabbit meat.
Yes. So yeah, that just takes us back to the lighthouse. So, oh, okay. So I get what that is now. That purple dot there, that's the lighthouse in the.
Yep. I saw it briefly moving, and I'm like, oh, it looks like the Eye of Sauron.
right? I want to go this way. Now, I think that this is where I just was.
Yeah, there's a check right there. So
Okay, well, what's this?
well, like I said, you did turn your ship around from the destination you set. Because you were going south, right?
I have no idea. I don't know my north, south, east, and west.
Yeah.
I honestly don't.
Because you're heading north right now.
All right, well, let's see. Hopefully, this gets us where I want to go. Yes, I don't need the lighthouse system. Let's go and get some of these resources.
Oh, another enemy ship coming in. It looked like they were lining up to launch something at you, but you took them down beforehand.
Yep.
You got rabbit meat again.
Okay, I'm going the other way from where I need to go. So hard because I'm trying to watch this on the small screen.
Mm. And there you go, Dinah Island.
All right. Oh, you can bring up crew members to fight alongside you on an island.
Bring up to 4 of them with you.
Right now, I only have the 2, so
you might have to, I don't know, unlock the other slots because it looked like you had more than just the 2 crew members.
yeah, but those other ones are NPCs, so
Oh, jeez. Oh, maybe that's a team effort attack.
my bad. Oh, look, it's Ryu.
So I wonder if there's like combo attacks and things like that that you get to unlock and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting to find out. Make your way to the treasure.
Well, that was fast.
Right?
Got yourself a genie lamp.
Right? If I unlock a genie in this game, I'm going to be really tripped out. But as you were saying, these are over the top.
Yeah. But there are several things that are over the top in our lives, like our
Yes.
weekly programming here at Turnbuckle, here at the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. Take a look.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday night, we are on call as the Raw Patrol is on duty at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday, we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursdays, we roam the jungle with the Boar's Nest at 9 p.m. Friday, we invite you to come for a ride with the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday, be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. And later in the day, the Locker Room presents Wrestling Recap delivers at 7 p.m. Always be aware that weekend shows can vary in times, as the PLE Patrol and other watch party streams are always a must-see. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day, and watch all of the latest episodes on turnbucklestudios.org/shows. And please do not forget to drop a like, follow, and to subscribe to all of our channels, and when the time is right, all you have to do is tap in.
And ladies and gentlemen, once again, turnbucklestudios.org is your home for all things Turnbuckle Affiliation Program related. And that is our weekly calendar of events. There is something for you each and every night of the week. And we want you to meet the team behind those shows. Chris Best, myself, Bubba Duke, Chris Parrish, Logan Thompson, and the Godfather, Carl Carafel. Click on our individual links under the host section, get all of our socials, and watch our latest weekly live episodic programs. All of that and more at turnbucklestudios.org. All right. So I'm not really sure where I'm going here now. Since Dinah Island is done.
So there, I see like an I or something like that right above where you are, the letter I.
Right up there?
Now, no, down, like right there. Oh, that's another lighthouse. Okay.
Yeah. But that's okay, because then we can go there.
Yeah. And another battle with enemy ships. Well, it's just the one ship, eh?
Yeah.
Victory.
$30.
I could use $30 right about now.
Couldn't we all? So it does start doing the prepare to sail.
Now I see something on your select destination that you probably need to go to. I also see a purple arrow pointing you where to go.
And it's telling me to go back to this lighthouse.
Hmm.
Which means I believe I need to turn around. So yes, this is actually a fun game. I didn't know how much I was actually going to enjoy it, but I have quite enjoyed it over the past week, and probably something I'm going to continue playing.
So right now, just like me in FC 26, I'm still very much enjoying that game. So I see these rings. Not only are they, I guess, markers to travel from, but they also speed up your travel to where you're going.
Yes.
And this is definitely so. When I played Assassin's Creed 4, they also had fast travel. And I will say this, as much as I didn't care for the story of that game, the gameplay was great and the sailing of the ships made it a lot of fun. So I used to avoid like the fast travel because of that.
Yeah. So I'm not entirely sure where I'm supposed to go here now.
Is there a way to?
Because this just keeps saying prepare to sail, and it doesn't actually give me.
So go to your prepare to sail, and I want to see something. Now go down to your select destination. There you go.
Okay.
So now you've got your next mission. But we did reach that 1 hour mark, guys.
We actually have, yes. And ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you all for joining us. I mean, this game has been a lot of fun. I know we started off with a little bit of technical glitches, but you know what? A lot of fun. And turnbucklestudios.org is your home for the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. And if you want our socials, go to the host section. That's where you can find Mr. Best, myself, and everybody else affiliated here at Turnbuckle Studios.
Yeah, so OMD, what are those words we like to go out on?
Ladies and gentlemen, please always remember the world is better with you in it. From all of us here at Turnbuckle Studios and the Boar's Nest, to those of you out there wherever you are, good night, good luck, we out.
Bubba Duke is here and plays his game. Look in a rock and take his fame. Loves to drive that General Lee every Sunday with OMD. Step up, he's ready for a fight, even when he has an open mic night. Boyness is here, so don't you sweat, cause Bubba Duke and OMB are here to own this set. So sit back and enjoy tonight's best, cause it's time to roar at Boar's Nest. Bubba Duke is here and plays his game, looking to rock and take his fame. Loves to drive that General Lee every Sunday with OMD. Step up, he's ready for a fight, even when he has an open mic night.